Okay, what's up, you guys? I am live. So I did a live earlier tonight, and it was a 2 hour live about self-worth, but it was focused on a topic that I feel like takes away from what I talk about in my book. And that live was amazing. I had great dialogue with some of my viewers. Had a nice little panel, had a great conversation in the chat. However, I like to replay and listen to my lives, and I decided that that live was not reflective of my book, and I want people to, I feel like it was two different topics, and I was trying to merge the two. And so I'm doing a redo. And um, so the topic is self-worth, developing self-worth, and trying to figure out exactly what that means. So for this particular live, I'm going to stay focused, I hope. And I want to start by um, looking up the definition of self-worth. Um, so I'm typing it in for you. And we're going to see what it means in order for us to truly understand how to develop it, right? So self-worth is another term for self-esteem. Defining self-worth, and this is according to uncw.edu. And its self-worth is the internal sense of being good enough and worthy of love and belonging from others. Self-worth is often confused with self-esteem, which relies on external factors such as success and achievements to define worth and can often be inconsistent, leading to someone struggling with feeling worthy. And just reading the definition and defining self-worth, I got two different responses from two different sources. And so I think it's important to, when you're dealing with developing self-worth, you want to first understand what it is you're developing. We are developing something internal, right? We're developing our love for ourselves, our appreciation for ourselves, the fact that we don't need anything external to find that appreciation in ourselves, to say that we are worthy, that we deserve. That's what worthy means. I deserve. And to develop that, you have to buy my book, number one, 15 Steps to Find and Love a Woman's Journey, or a book like mine. You have to know who you are. That's step one of my book. Know who you are. Learn who you are. Discover who you are. Get to know you. And then find out what you need to heal within you. Find out what you want to work on. Find out what will make you the best version of yourself. And work on that person. And then with the part of you that already exists, that is current, find out what makes you appreciate her. Find out what makes you appreciate him, who, if you are watching this and you're a male, you want to look within yourself when nobody else is looking at you. You want to look within yourself, look at yourself, and say, I appreciate you. I value you. I understand you. And I am happy with you. That is how you develop self-worth. Self-worth isn't given to you by external forces, by people, places, things. They don't exist in that sense. And when you make these outside sources, these material things, when you make those things give you your worth, that's when you have lost your self-worth, when you're losing it. I said this earlier. Identity is definitely a part of it. Identity is definitely a part of building self-worth. However, it's not all of it. There's some things about you you just don't know. You won't know. There's some things about you that nobody has told you you won't find out ever in your life. You may be adopted. You may be, um, healing from something that you might have contributed to, and that's okay. That's okay. You want to be able to say, this is who I am now, and I appreciate everything I've been through. I appreciate the me that is working on healing it. I love me. Say it to yourself right now. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, right now, you are me, and I am you, and I love you. I see you, and I see your accomplishments. I see you through your struggles, and I love you. I am thankful for you. I am thankful that you stick by my side. Say that to yourself. I value you. I value your opinion. I value everything you give me because you're looking at you. That's the person, that's the number one person that should be feeding you with knowledge. That's the number one person that should be feeding you with understanding. Always talk to you. Always give gratitude to you. Always give thanks to you. Always remind you how much you mean to you. My goal is to build stronger, better relationships. And we'll get to building relationships outside of you, right? We'll get to those circles of support. But right now, you have to make sure that you are strong. You are the foundation. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter what you believe in. It don't matter what community you frequent. It don't matter what you practice. You have to value you. You have to appreciate the ideas that you bring. That's what matters right now. That's what matters, not anything else. In my last video, I focused on everything else. And then I looked back and I listened and I realized that's not what my message is. I really don't care about who came to this earth first. Some of the things that I was talking about in the last live, those are external. It shouldn't matter. at all what you look like. If you are listening to this message is for you. Start figuring out what makes you special. Start figuring out what makes you smart, what makes you courageous, what makes you fearless. That's what is going to help build your worth. Find out what makes you exceptional, right? What about you can't anyone else do for you? And then congratulate yourself for that. And even though we read self-worth and self-esteem is different, that self-worth is going to build your self-esteem. When you value you, when you start showing yourself that you value you, your self-esteem is going to go up and up and up. And nobody's going to be able to stop you from loving you, from appreciating you, no matter what they say. Some people are going to try to break you down because they can't love themselves. Some people are going to try to break you down because their value for themselves is low, or they've been used to people making their value low, giving them power. Self-worth is all about giving yourself power to appreciate and believe in you. Accept you as you are. You can still have room to grow and accept you. That's what I want you to get from my videos. That's what I want you to get from the conversations that I have. I want you to feel it. I hope that you feel it. And you might not always feel your self-worth every day and every night. There's sometimes, some moments you'll feel worthless. We all go through those times. You get in a breakup, you have a breakup where your family members don't value your opinion on something, or it seems like nobody wants to be around you or bothered with you. Your self-esteem is going to go low, or your boss is yelling at you, for sure. The company doesn't appreciate you. Your value, your self-values might go down. But that's when you do as I say to do right now. Look in that mirror and tell yourself all the things that make you special, all the things that make you important, make you needed. Make sure that you remember why you matter, why you are valued. And that's how you're going to get past step 3 and build self-worth. Don't ever let anyone put their low self-esteem, their low worth onto you, because they'll try it. They'll definitely try it. And sometimes we give it to ourselves. We watch other people, right? We've been watching cults. We've been following celebrities and trying to find something about them. Trying to find something about them to build our self-worth, to build our self-esteem, to make us feel good about ourselves. You have to stop looking outward. Look inward. Look inward. It's in you. Don't look in the external stuff. Don't look around and try to and compare yourself to other people. Oh, that nature boy, he made that girl leave her children. I gotta be better than her, because I ain't leave my children. Now you focused on somebody else that's outside of you. You gotta focus on you. There's one person in here. I want you to tell me something amazing about you, something special, something that the person next to you doesn't have. Type it in the chat. I won't say it out loud if you don't want me to. But it's all about you. And I gave the assignment. I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are valued, you are loved by you, no one else. Because you want that love to come from within, not out. That's later. That's the next chapters. But first, you got to mean it when you say it to you. You got to say it every day. Every day. Even when you're at your lowest. You got to say it every day when that ex calls you, wanting to be with you, because he think that you only can go to him. He's banking on your self-worth to be low. He's banking on you not to believe that you can love you better than it's him. You have to believe in yourself. You have to say, you know what? I'd rather be alone temporarily. I'd rather be alone temporarily than go back to someone who devalues me, because I know I deserve better. That's what developing self-worth is all about. Knowing that you deserve better. Speak it into existence. What do you want? Are you single? What kind of man are you looking for? Speak it into existence. Say it. Say what you want. Write it in the chat. Tell me what you want. Because in order for you to get what you want, you have to look at yourself and say, am I ready? Am I something that I want? And can I give them exactly what I am expecting from them? I want honesty. Look at yourself. Am I honest? Am I loyal? Am I trustworthy? Am I dependable? If you are, tell yourself that. Tell yourself. Because you'll have people who try to convince you that you're not. You'll have people who try to tell you that you are not worthy of all those things that your heart so desires so badly. And if you are desiring that from someone outside of you, that means it's missing from within. When we say, oh man, I need me a strong man. What does a strong man do? What does a strong man look like? Someone who's confident in themselves, right? Someone who, commands authority. Well, you can create that in yourself. Someone who stands on their word, you can create that in yourself. And then what happens is, once your value, your self-value goes up, like I said, your self-esteem goes up, and it literally seeps out of your pores. People can feel it, they can smell it, they can taste it within you. And then you'll attract that person that you were meant to be with all along. I promise you. But you have to follow these steps every day, even or especially in your worst day. So don't get caught up in what somebody looks like, where somebody's from. What's up, big dog Philly? Are you participating tonight or this morning? Welcome. If you have not watched it from the beginning, that's okay. You can always play it back. I gave you guys an assignment. It's not a hard assignment. It don't require a pen or a paper. All it requires is you. You. That's it. Because here we're mastering ourselves. We're mastering us. All right, I just wanted to share that. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Drop them in the comments. I'm here for you guys and you alone. Who's ever in here, that's who I'm here for. Whoever's watching this, that's who I'm here for. I'm here for me. This is therapeutic for me too. And I went on a tangent earlier. A tangent about nothing, about everything external. And that's not self-worth. That's not how you develop self-worth. Blaming everybody else and arguing and debating and trying to figure out who's right and who's wrong about trivial things. All you need to focus on right now is that I show myself that I love myself today. Did I show myself that I'm appreciated by me today? Did you? We want so badly. I think we want so badly to feel good, to feel better, to feel superior. Because that's how we build our self-esteem in this day and age. When really, the best way to build self-esteem is to know and understand your self-worth. All right, guys. I hope this video was not redundant. I hope you got something out of it. I look forward to seeing you in another live, hearing from you guys. Yeah. So have a wonderful night or day. And yeah, peace.